Alright, so I just started editing this photo. I just finished doing my camera raw setting. So this is the untouched. This is with the adjustment, the camera raw. I added color in it. I shot it in the S-Log, so it's for a flat picture profile. That's with the contrast and other effects. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually erase the layer mask. I don't need it. Shit, wrong one. Delete layer mask. Alright. So I'm gonna press Control J and we'll duplicate the image. And then I'm gonna go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. It's right here. Then I'm gonna do a layer mask on this one. Control I. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna start removing blemishes. But the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to my first layer and hit the spot heal brush, and we'll remove a few imperfections. Get the skin nice and clear. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Then we'll go back up top, layer mask, go to brush tool, enlarge the brush, and let's start painting away. With the way this exposure is, with the light hitting the side of her face, I only have to do just this half of her face. The other half won't be visible. If I wanted to get the red out of her skin, like I could actually pull the red out, even it up, but don't really need to do that right now. Alright, let's see. Even the eye. Not gonna do all of her eye, don't worry. Some people are like, what is he doing? Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. More. I'm gonna blend it in, don't worry. It will blend in. Here we go. Alright, cool. It's all blended in, right? So what we're going to do next, we're going to go to opacity. Well, that's good. That's good, because you can still start seeing some of the pores in the skin that's coming through. She's not too plasticky. Like, I went higher, becomes like more like plastic. That's a good combination right there. That looks good. Next I'm going to do, I like it. Next we're going to do another layer. Give me my levels. Bring some darkness back in. Here we go. That's her sexy ass. There she go. That looks good. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's go to. Should I do a curve on her? Not yet. Let's not curve yet. Let's go to vibrant, saturation. Zoom back in on her. Bring the saturation in some. Let's remove some vibrance. Off and on. Come here. A little less. Like that. Alright. I'm dying, y'all. I'm dying. I just died on you guys. I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. I feel better now, guys. So what's next here we got, Robert? Oh my goodness, I'm having all kind of health issues right here. I'm sorry. Whew, I'm dying. Alright, levels are good. Oh my god, that was kind of painful. Give me a hue and saturation. We're gonna go to our magenta. Saturate the fuck out of it. Alright, right about there. And then, can I zoom back in? It's not gonna stay that way. Put it right here. Go back out. Alright. Give me adjustment. Well, actually, let's reduce some of the saturation. You don't need that much, do we? Off and on. More. Alright, cool. Adjustment layer. So now it only affects this color. So I can just go ahead and paint over her lips. Brighter. That's one method of doing this. But I'm not going to actually do this method right here. I'm actually going to turn this one off. Then I'm going to get a new adjustment layer. I'm going to sample. Ooh, sorry. I'm going to sample Alt. Give me a brush tool. Alt. Sample her lip color. And then we're going to paint over her lips. Oh. Change it to soft light. Don't make it darker. That's not her lipstick color. Hold up. This is not seeing it right. Give me a brush tool. Don't worry. And corner of her lips. So a little bit on her skin. I'll get it off in a second. Eraser tool. Okay. Definitely comes off. Alright. Brush tool. Top of the lips. And then we'll end up changing the blend method anyway. I'm saying no one's going to notice I got a little bit on her hair. The sun's so bright, it's not going to really reflect right. Eraser tool. And the top of her lip. Alright, cool. Now, give me overlay. Vivid. Color. Let's see. So we can do either I do as a color, which is fucking popping. Back on that mode again. Overlay. Soft light. Or color. About 50%. I think color works. Soft light works also now. I think I have a winner. Alright, cool. So then I'm gonna go to hue and saturation. Erase that one, give me another one. I could just press reset, but forget about it. Magenta. Like maybe plus 22-ish. Wait, go back into it. Scroll back up. Take off and on. That works. But I'm gonna do a layer mask on this. Control I. Give me a giant brush. Make this really easy for us. Great. Off and on. That works. Give me another layer. Smaller brush. X. I need a white. Brush tool. White. Change it to color. And here we go. I know what I'm doing, people. There we go. Alright, cool. Come out. Now for teeth, you just change opacity till it blends in. All the way off. And if you, this is why you pretty much do it as a soft light. It'll brighten them right on up. Even that right there. Off and on. Watch. That's a huge difference. Alright, so she's coming along great. I'm liking her face. And now it's time to get them eyes together. So once again, I'm going to do I need a curve this time. Curve. And a layer mask. Larger brush. Wait, hold up, you missed a spot. course, it look too white, right? Of course, just lower that opacity. But I want our eyes to pop as if she's staring right in your soul. Off and on. So it's just a slight pop. Off and on. Your eyes are amazing. Okay, great. So next, eyes look good. Off and on again. That's fine. Give me middle layer. Give me a 78, I think. 74 would do. Alright. Say brownish. Raise match. Let's see, just going higher. Larger, larger, larger. Right about here. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Change to blend mode. To color. Color. Definitely color this one. Alright, color. So color would definitely work. We're getting an eraser tool. Eraser. There we go. Brush tool. Go smaller. Don't like it. And then give me an eraser tool. This shit's hard on the way it's not enough detail in her eyes. You can still do it. Put it back. Change opacity first. Let's try that. It's not gonna work. Turn it off. Can I see from here? No, you can't tell. Give me a brush tool again. And take this whole layer off. It's not gonna work. Alright, so that's about it. That wasn't gonna work. I think it could though. I think I could do it. I need a different color brush. Will the lights work? Oh shit. Wait, hold on. What layer was that supposed to be? I'm so confused. You erased the layer already. Interesting. brush. That works. That's gonna work. Here we go. A little larger. No, I'll erase it in a second. Alright, cool. Now change the opacity. Right about there. Alright. Brush. Bring it in size. Right about here. Eraser tool. Here we go. Sometimes you gotta change brushes. Now it's a tad bit. So what I'm gonna do is go back to brush. Alright, eraser. Let's go in slightly. Off and on. I can see from here. Alright, and this eye should be even easier because it's more in the light, so it reflects better. Oops. Let's go back in. And here we go. Now, if I actually raise opacity, right about there, look crazy. In a good way. Lower it a little bit. Alright, cool. So that works. Now, as far as the background is concerned, because I have to do a curve still. But before we do a curve, let me get a threshold. Alright, the way this works is really simple. It shows you how light is affecting your image. So, this is your highlights, your whites are your whites, darkest to the darks. And even in the darkest of the dark, you can still see where it's exposed bright enough where it still shows. So, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna start doing shadow colors. And this will give me a better understanding of how to expose for my shadows. So I want my colors to hit right about here. Alright. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. So I'm gonna put this blend mode to soft light. And then what I'm gonna do a new solid color. Alright, so I'm gonna push greens into the shadows. Blend mode soft light. And then I'm gonna have this affect the underlying layer, which is like the threshold layer. So watch. As I push it, you start seeing how the green is starting to fade away. Turn this off. You see that, right? Of course you can see it. So what I'm gonna do is change the opacity. Alright, cool. That works, right? Wait, why is that not working? You hit the eraser on, my bad. Give me my regular brush tool. Alright, cool. Delete that. Here, Y. What? I'm so confused. Turn this off. Oh. Gotcha. Never mind. Wait, hold up. Yes, it was. He's right. I'm right. I can't do that, can I? So undo. Control Z. Control I. That still works. You're good. And then put it back on. Then give me another solid color. And actually give me orange. Soft light. Now push this into the highlights. Same way. Underline layer, right into the orange, right into the highlights. Have it mask off somewhere. Here. Turn off threshold. That's how the Hollywood vibes are created. You ever see how some movies have like either blue or green? Like The Matrix had that green tint to it. It was all in the shadows. Off and on. Just give you that warm summer feeling. This also works for like creating like video LUTs. If I wanted to. Now for this, if I want to, I should be able to get the blue back in there. Yeah, that works. Alright, so we create a nice warm feeling for this. And if I actually bring up my greens a little bit more, adds a little harder tint to it. I kind of like this. Yeah, this goes hard. And as far as the eyes, what do you want her eyes to look green? I just bring this above all else so it won't affect it. Then our eyes won't change. So our eyes will still stand out. But I feel as though it does look better under the layer because it blends in a lot better and it actually works. So we have the greens, we have the orange, and then last but not least, it's time to do an actual curve. But this is what the threshold layer does. It allows you to match how overlaying colors are going to mesh with your photo or video. So give me, what's the top? Give me a curve. Not too much. Now give me that at like 0%. At like 50. Off and on. Yeah, just barely affecting the photo. I like it. I'm liking it. And last but not least, since we're almost done, now we're good. Another curve. What if I want to actually cool the highlights down a little bit? I kind of want to cool the highlights down, not the whole image, just the highlights. So like with Control I, X to white. And let's go smaller brush, smaller. And then we'll just use the eraser tool. Well, no, sorry. Brush tool, change to black. Nice. I guess not even there. Here we go. Brush tool, change to white. And rule of thirds. She has looking room. Nope. I get better this way. We're good. Brush tool. Erase that, we don't need it. Brush tool. Brush tool. Alright, we're good. Photo's done. Eyes are good. Makeup's good. Face is good. Lips are good. Teeth are good. Hair is good. Yep, everything's good. We're done. So let's group them all together. And now we can actually delete the threshold because I don't think I'm going to go back into the photo. And do a final group. Here, about what here. And even here. And even here. Group them. Turn it off. That's what photo editing is all about, sir and madam. Take time and focus on your craft. Take your time. Edit. Let your photo tell a story. Save as. I'm gonna save it as a as a Photoshop file. Then I'm gonna do another save as. Then I'm gonna do it. Oh, sorry. Then I'm gonna do it as a photo. Save as JPEG. Take your time when you're photo editing. Do not be afraid to take your time and experiment with blend modes. Everything you have to offer, all these, use them. Don't be afraid to press buttons. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to tweak your reds, your greens, your blues, your magentas, your yellows. Don't be afraid to experiment. This is how you get better. So that's for the book. This is for the client. Since I'm gonna text it to her, I'm gonna go to save as. Back down to 7 or 8. A file I can actually text. 1.5 works. Save it. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to Flickr. Log in and upload. Wait, what? Oh, it's not gonna work now? That's how you feel? Like, I don't know my damn email address? You know what? Fine, I'm done with you. Facebook. So I'm gonna go to no, look at this photo and that photo. You can see it's night and day. So BEAU, beautiful. Done. We're done. It's a wrap.